sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A big loss on the play.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. A give, it's Scatterbroo. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scatterbroo, 49 yards. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
To throw now on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Adams. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
17-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and goal at the 6.
They'll run with Gibbs. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
On the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Allen now looks to throw. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
16 yards.
It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will knot us up at 10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a...
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A big play there. 65 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
17.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
To throw, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw is Rodgers. Complete. It's Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Rodgers again now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Rodgers. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And once again, it's Scattergood. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Gain of 6.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
And the Giants first down.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterbury. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
4th down.
Now Allen. Targets the sideline. He'll complete this pass to Johnson. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Here's 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. To throw is Rodgers. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's into space past the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's 3rd down and 5. Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. McManus now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Packers 24, Giants 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks, because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.